I want to get your thoughts on comments out of Beijing after the defence symposium in Singapore, where the US Defence Secretary Pete Hegseth encouraged Australia's Richard Marles to convince Albanese to increase defence spending to 3.5% of GDP, which makes sense. We live in a perilous world at the moment. But a retired colonel from the People's Liberation Army in China has told journalists, quote, "Is it necessary for you, Australia, to follow the US to challenge China? If you do not go to China, there's no way China would come to Australia to fight against you. This is a moment for Australia to do some soul searching." Why would China, Freya, be encouraging Australia not to spend any more money on defence? You don't need to arm yourselves, even as they embark on the greatest military upgrade since World War II. Would there be a slight agenda there, do you think?
And not only that, he says there would be no reason for China to come to you. They're already here. Do you not remember the PLA naval flotilla that circumnavigated Australia? Do you not remember the research vessel that tracked our undersea cable? I'm sorry, China is already here.
Look, they're just sending dictation to the handsome boy, aren't they? Saying, this is what you ought to do. And look, it is a real testing moment for the Prime Minister, because if he chooses to take the side of China, then we know exactly where he stands. I think when they sent that vessel down that was that submariner vessel during the election campaign, it was a test of the Prime Minister to see in the middle of an election campaign who he would side with. And in that case, he sided with China. He did what they wanted him to do. So it will be very interesting to see how this plays out.
And Albanese says we have our own policy. We don't just follow America. Fine, don't follow America in upgrading our defence capabilities. Just do it because Australia should do it. It's pretty obvious, as you said, Frey. You've got Chinese warships live firing off the coast of Sydney. You've got a massive armament build-up happening in China. We don't need to follow the US. Just do it because it's a blindingly obvious thing to do when you're living in this part of the world and you've got China arming at such a rapid rate.